first off, I want to make sure anytime we're in this situation and we got beat fair and square that we give all credit to UT Arlington. They did a phenomenal job executing their game plan. I thought they came into the game and played a lot harder than us from the jump and kind of set the tone for the game. And we never really recovered until the very end when we made a little push. But all credit and all respect to Coach Young and how his kids just came in and executed their game plan tonight. So hats off to them.
So what did you tell your team after the game?
That I was disappointed. We just have to, as a group, be a little bit more mature in terms of handling success. Coming off a really good win on Saturday, we talked about, we wanted that to kind of catapult us and jumpstart us. And unfortunately, whether it was looking ahead to what was next, whether it was just kind of easing up off the gas, we weren't ourselves and didn't approach the game the right way, and a lot of that falls on me, and I'll take the blame for that. Need to do a better job of making sure our guys are ready to go, and we will moving forward. And unfortunately, sometimes you have to learn the hard way, and tonight we definitely learned the hard way in terms of just being ready to play.
Haven't had a lot of practice time the last couple of days, obviously, but I assume you had a shoot around today.
Yep.
Sometimes coaches can get a sense that their players maybe aren't in the right frame. Sometimes you really don't get a sense. Coming in after a shoot around today,
Yep.
Were you confident, or were you
I thought we, to be honest with you, I thought we didn't do anything physically yesterday, but we had a walkthrough, and I thought our guys were energetic. I thought their voices were good. Same thing with today. Our walkthrough and our shoot around was good, So whether we're a little mentally tired, I don't know. But we'll watch the film and we'll get better. We're not going to duck our heads. We're not going to pout and feel sorry for ourselves. It's on to the next one because we got a really good team coming in here Wednesday night that we need to get ready to play.
Does that, in some sense, make it a little easier to absorb something like this? Because, maybe if it's a different time in the schedule, you might have to sit on this for 4 days, 5 days. In some sense, you can't really sit on it more than until tomorrow, right?
No, for sure. We got a quick turnaround. This week is, 4 games in six days or whatever it is. And so there's no time to feel too good or feel too bad, and we got to get back to the drawing board tomorrow. Again, it's a day where we can't do a lot of stuff physically, but we have to have a great mental day tomorrow. Learn from this game while also preparing to play Arizona State, who's off to a really good start.
Looking just at your numbers, Terrell and Khalil have started every game. There've been a lot of different combinations. Tonight was another one.
Yep.
Is that based on who you're playing, or is that just how you want to play and how you think?
No, that's a good question. Some of it has to do with matchups. Unfortunately, Vovo Markovetsky played really well against New Mexico and then got sick. So we didn't even have him on the trip to UNLV. And, I was planning not to really even use him tonight. And with the way the game went, I threw him in there. Probably shouldn't have. But, I'm hoping to solidify a lineup. We want to have a lineup that we can go with, once we get to conference play. But there's going to be games where matchups present themselves, and, we need to juggle the lineup. But I'm hoping to have a more kind of solid plan moving forward as we get to conference play.
Chris, I'll ask you one more. There's a line about, you learn more from a loss than you do from a win. But coaches say, I'd rather have our guys learn from a win. What do you think your guys will learn from tonight?
Hopefully as I said, can't look past anybody, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all, but we need to, respect the game, and play the game the right way, approach the game the right way. Doesn't matter who you're playing, when you're playing, where you're playing. Our effort and our approach needs to be the same. And unfortunately, like I said, we'll have to take this, and not duck our head and not tuck our tail between our legs. We got to own it. This happened tonight, and moving forward will be a lot better.
And Coach, you've touched on it a little, the big win over UNLV and a ranked Arizona State team coming here Wednesday. Do you think this was a little bit of a trap game?
I mean, yeah, you could probably call it that, but we would never say that to the team. As a head coach, you're always thinking about that, and I thought as a staff and even trickled down to the players, I thought we tried to really get the point across that, number one, UT Arlington is a good team, and they're well coached, they play hard, and we saw that tonight. And unfortunately, it wasn't our night in a lot of areas, and as I said, all credit to them. They beat us fair and square, played extremely well, and I'm proud of our team for the fight until the end. We have to have that approach at the start of the game.
And you guys are the bigger team, but I believe you guys got out-rebounded tonight.
Yep.
What did you see there on the glass?
We didn't hit anybody. And we showed our team a lot of clips from the UNLV game where we just got lucky. We out-rebounded UNLV, but I didn't think we rebounded the ball the way that we're capable of. And that was a big emphasis yesterday, and it showed itself today. And so moving forward, our rebounding numbers have been pretty good up to this point of the year. Tonight they were not. And that'll be something, again, it's not any singular person, it's a collective effort, It's a collective effort. We need our guards and our bigs to crack down and hit somebody when a shot goes up, and we didn't do a good enough job of that.
And you got a tech tonight. Were you kind of trying to get the team fired up a little bit, maybe?
I mean, some of that was frustration with how the game's going, and I told the team I can't do that, I thought, Markovetsky got fouled, whether he did or didn't. I shouldn't react in that way, and some of it was, I was trying to jumpstart our team a little bit, but moving forward, I got to be better in those situations.
And a lot of guys, a lot of rotations, changing a lot of different lineups, guys maybe being on a bit of a short leash. Do you think that can affect people's play when they're coming in and out, maybe playing only a minute at a time?
I mean, not really. I think our team needs to perform, and our lineups have been a little juggled, but part of that is, we're trying to really get our chemistry together as a group, but no, that's going to be something that continues. Like, you need to be able to kind of execute what the game plan is, to play with purpose, and if you can't do that, we'll try someone else, but go ahead.
And with that late comeback, did you at least take a little bit positive out that you cut the
Yeah,
line?
no, I mean, we commended the team in the locker room. Obviously, you don't want to lose a game, but we did play till the final buzzer, to come back, and I think we cut it to 4 at one point or 3. And just couldn't get over that hump and kind of ran out of time at the end, and they made some free throws. But I thought that's what we needed to do at that point of the game, was try to scramble the game, lengthen the game, play the foul game a little bit, and we caused some turnovers. So the guys were in there and played till the very end. I'm proud of that, and that's what our program should be about. And we will be about that, is playing till the final buzzer. We did that at UNLV. That's why we won the game. And we did it tonight. We just came up short. We need to be better in the first 35 minutes of the game.